Alright everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Kurr Snaga. It's, honestly, it kind of reminds me of Gorm, or like a couple other just like basic arena fighters. You got a couple of, like, interaction things. You can kick, you can hit enemies, you can block, and I think you can throw your weapon. That's about all I know about this. Let's just give this a go and get going. It seems like this is going to be more of like a one-off type game. You know, just fight my way through the dudes. Let's see. Wow. So, can I just... It feels like this is mildly inspired by, like, tabs or something. Well, he's gone. Yeah, this feels like it was inspired by tabs. I mean, obviously, like... a little bit, wow. They didn't even give a shit. They're just there. What was that? I guess that kind of works. Wow. Whoop. Okay, so I am very susceptible to enemy hits, just as they are susceptible to me. Wow. Hi. I've got legs of thunder. I wonder what that giant trapdoor is used for. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna bully this guy into the wall. What's up, guy? Codpiece. He lacks none. He lacks one. I don't know. What am I saying? It's the first game I've played all day, and I'm a little bit sleepy. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I think I won. No, there's one guy left. Oh yeah, there's that guy over there. Well, that's embarrassing. Man, for all of the armor these guys have, they are particularly vulnerable to, axe. Victory. Next level. So how many different levels are there, or is it all just kind of arena? Marketplace raid, eliminate the enemy. Okay. I guess I should go find my weapon. Now, do we have any traps that I can utilize here? That seems to be the main issue. Traps are like the main way to fight these guys? Huh. Actually, no. The main way to fight these guys is to kick them and then stab them while they're on the ground, because I have no honor. Cheese knife! Cheese knife! No, huh. Okay, I've made room for the cheese knife. I'm really disappointed you can't, like, pick up physics objects and just huck them at people. Like, kind of extremely disappointed. Get out of here. I require the sword. I would like to requisition the sword. Okay. Now, do I... Oh, I do actually have my knife. Oops. Right. Oh. They'll dodge my kicks. I don't think I have a dodge button. I tried doing the tutorial, but it just kept telling me to switch my weapons, which was confusing. As far as I knew, I was switching my weapons, and it just didn't care. That guy has post-mortem cartwheeling down. Most of these guys have pre-mortem cartwheeling down, but that man? Wow. Oh, there's another one. Alright. I need yet more weapons. Excuse me. Fall before me, before my mighty orcish kicks. Ow. Well, that kind of works. There we go. Okay, do I have... I do have two. It also has regenerating health. Cool. I missed. There's no reticle. Makes it a little harder. Luckily, these guys kind of lack a certain something that lets them determine an enemy is trying to hurl swords in their general direction. I'll get him eventually. Look. I'm not that good at caber tossing. Okay, I feel like they're onto me. Wow, twofer. Nice. Alright, is that enough? I think that's enough. So let's get a little closer to this guy before I just hurl my sword into his face. Well, okay. So, I guess we alerted him to the fact that I was trying to hurl a sword into his face. you know, honestly, can't blame them a little bit. These guys seem to have a sixth sense for swords. Sometimes, not all the time. It's a bit variable. They're extremely vulnerable to this. Just huck a dagger. They all die. Bout between the hills. Eliminate the enemy. Oh. Well, okay. Let's see. You. Nope, that didn't work. Now, the unfortunate part is I've pissed a lot of them off. I was really trying to get them into that, like, log trap or something, but no. Not missing would help a lot, too. A lot of dudes. And a lot of them seemed pre-aggroed on me, actually. I somehow just didn't kick? Confusing. Well, that's a lot of them. They seem to have quite the range. Okay. Well, we're gonna let my HP regen. I guess it's already back. I gotta figure out how I want to do this one. Because, yeah, I can pretty much piss all of them off. Well, that kind of works. Okay, so I guess I don't have two weapons? I'm confused by this. Yeah, I thought I had two, but I guess not. Well, I got him. Unfortunately, these guys have the tendency to, Wait. He killed himself on the log. He tried to stab me. It, didn't go so... But... Are they just allergic to lumber? Or loose physics objects? I don't know. Oh. Well, that's an explosive. I will keep that in mind as it rolls ever closer towards me. Oh, please hit the other one. Well, it got the dude. I'm a little disappointed by this turn of events. Oh, that didn't work. Kinda works. I've yet to actually fight a man in honorable combat, I think. Usually it's just honorable kicking. Oh, well. He discovered me. Okay, let's go restock on weapons. Luckily, there seems to be an infinite number of just free weaponry for me to hurl. Well, I got one of them. Okay. He just magnetized to me on the ground. Wasn't there like a new game that came out rather recently called like Mordheim or something? I'm pretty sure there was. Came out fairly recently and was like more, I don't know. But is like kind of a successor to Chivalry. I was considering playing it. But I didn't actually. Hey, that was the first time I actually fought a man. Well, I think I just directly parried him. Okay, so it actually does seem like there's a decent number of mechanics here. They really just skunked these guys. We are a brutal orc. More something, I don't remember. But yeah, successor to Chivalry. It looked neat, but I'm not really big on PvP games, so I generally kind of stay away from them. I prefer games like this, where it's just, like, laughably easy. Is that my only weapon? That is my weapon. I guess I made a mistake by just immediately doing that. Oh well. Let's see, am I armed? Yeah, I am armed. Let's piss off everybody and then figure out how I'm gonna do this. Well, that got a couple of them. Well, I'm not actually sure if that man was vulnerable or not. That's okay. Okay, we gotta stay away. I've only got functionally 2 HP. Oh. Note to self, just kick people through the log pile. They seem susceptible to it. Okay. Oh, there was another one. Hello, good sir. Oh. You didn't what the... Well, that's okay. I don't know what's going on. I actually am rather enjoying this, but I think some part of me wishes for a little bit more mechanical complexity. Or, like, man, I don't even know. I mean, the fact that I pretty much just win every one of these just feels mildly unfair. Mildly unfair. I mean, like, mostly it's just the fact that I have no honor and, you know, ultimately the game is just, like, fight a couple of these guys and go from there. I'm mostly just worried that you're going to get about 5 minutes of enjoyment out of this game. And then it's about 30 more minutes of, like, pseudo-monotony? Oh. Alright, screw it. Oh, nope, he got me. Sometimes the kicks have crazy range, sometimes they don't. Oh, and that was the last enemy too, and I just didn't take him seriously at all. Yeah, see, sometimes they have that. Alright, whatever, let's just bunny hop through the forest, pissing everybody off until we find the one log pile of justice. Come to the log pile of justice, good sir! Okay, I guess there are more of them than I thought. Right, flee for the log pile of justice number 2. Piss off yet more dudes? Don't mind if I do. Wham! Got him. Hello. Can I just kick the log pile of justice? You don't really do quick attacks in this game. Excuse me. Stay down! Oh, missed. Missed again. Okay, this guy. There we go. My accuracy is something to be desired, which is odd. You really think I would have improved, but that's okay. That one clips his toes. There we go. 4 swords. I should play those games someday. I really hope we get some, like, cool re-releases of old, like, Game Boy Advance and, like, DS games, and even, like, GameCube games. Like, 4 Swords Adventures. 3DS games, too, I guess. Just a bunch of games that, like, I never got to actually play with other people because reasons. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I'm out of weapon. Give me a second. Gotta go reload. Leave me alone, knights. I will turn my back to my enemy. I may be dishonorable, but, apparently you have more honor than I do. Bammo! Yeah, the reach on this game is weird. Sometimes I will just, like, hammer something from, like, a mile away, and other times not so much so. Kicking especially. I can kick a man. There we go. Excuse me, stop bogarting my weapons. I need them. Thank you. Bammo. Whammo. I do appreciate that you can throw your weapons. Like, if this had actually been given some more, like, distinct, like, RPG mechanics or progression or, like, variety, the level design isn't half bad. Honestly, I mean, mostly it's just forest, but still. But, like, I'm just thinking about, like, yeah, if this had some amount of, like, Skyrim stuff. I think this would actually be a lot of fun. Like magic or sword throwing skills. Well, he reacted at the last moment to stare at impending death. I'll give him props, where props are due. Hello! I'm getting good at parrying. Ow. That didn't work. I should probably just stay away from this guy. Those are dangerous. You know who else is dangerous? Me! Okay. I was kind of hoping we'd just be fighting dudes on the docks, but it seems like the dudes on the docks, for the most part, just came my direction instead. Which is a shame, because kicking everybody into the ocean is kind of fun. I look at how they bleed. To Venice with you! Whee! Really think some of them might be able to survive. Like, yeah, heavy armor sucks, but... like, I don't know. Okay, so apparently they're also allergic to oh, jeez. Well, that's a bit of an oversight. They're not allergic to boats. They glitch out into boats and then respawn weirdly. Watch. He's gonna wink out of existence and then show back up on the shore. I mean, not that it mattered. I did end up taking him out. Oh, was there a dude hanging there? No. Okay, there's a guy over there, though. I wonder if there's gonna be any archers, or if it's pretty much just the same enemies the entire way throughout this game. It's probably the latter. As far as I know... Ow. I cannot swim. I am allergic to water. Everyone is allergic to water. Dang. I just gotta angle a little bit and pretty much never get hit. Because getting hit is death. Get in there. What? No. Get it. Get in it. Get in there. Just in case. Okay. I like how they just, like, slide awkwardly to their deaths. It's beautiful. Okay, let's try this again. No more boat nanigans. Kind of you to stand right in the way of another kicking into the water. Man, I don't even know. My, like, snappy one-liners are terrible. They have always been bad. I can't... I've read, like, an infinite amount of Marvel comics, and I think it's actually made my, Oh. Well, he came prepared. He drowned in a foot of water. Oh, that's just embarrassing. Good sir. I wonder if I drowned in a foot of water. I probably would, actually. It would probably go quite terribly for me. Look at these bloody cleavers. Hello, good sir. You fancy a duel? Oh. Didn't work. I was attempting to... thing. I don't know. Ow. Bit of a... oh, I don't have any more weapons. Let me fix that. In fact... hey, y'all. Wait, there's only 4 left. Okay, cool. So, one thing I've noticed about this game, bunny hopping seems to go faster than just regular walking. Not that this is like a huge or meaningful mechanic. Okay, it doesn't work so hot on the docks. All coming after me, perfect. Obviously, this has a decent amount of risk. I said decent amount of risk. When I say decent amount of risk, I mean like... largely none. I guess there's just the risk of instant death as opposed to 2-hit death. Did this guy not notice? Oh, fine. I mean, when in doubt, parry and then murder. I guess I probably could have hit him from further away, but I don't know. Okay, so let's see what the next level is. Like, I do like these mechanics here. I just want something. I don't know. I will admit, the level designs are what's kind of holding this game up. Okay, let's go for these guys first. Whoop. Balls. I should have watched my 6. I was not. But the level designs are fun, if only because, like, what does this remind me of? What? It reminds me of Messiah of Might and Magic. Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. With just, like, endless kicking. Like, that was a quality game. Oh, boy. Ugh. Ugh. The movement leaves a little bit to be desired, but the kicking, man, it is just all... Are you? Yeah, like I said, the movement leaves a little bit to be desired. Jumping here is bad. Do not jump. It is apparently death. What the... God damn it. I was stuck on something, and then I've noticed turning in this game is, like, weirdly limited. Sometimes I can... Oh, yeah. It's kind of glitchy. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go for this guy this time. Because I've got, like, a lineup of people that want to come say hi to me. And so if I just stay, like, here-ish, I'll more or less kill all of them. You know, when they say walk the plank, what they don't realize is the plank is actually the most defensible part of the boat. You can't be attacked from any other sides. You are virtually immortal as long as you stay on that plank and keep kicking. Or, you know, you have magical flying powers. Oh, I got lucky on that one. There we go. Yeah, the rooftops here are awful for walking. You kind of, like, jitter up them instead of actually, like, walking normally. Okay. Yeah, I should have just been kicking. I was like, I can parry this guy, and the answer is nope, missed my timing. Sometimes they do, like, fancy tricks and stuff. It makes it a little harder on me. Oh, there's a cooldown on kicks. Why would you not have archers here? That is the real question to be had. Like, this would be a perfect place to just snipe Kurr Snaga from forever away. Okay. Long shot. Do I get it? No. Second long shot. Do I got him? Yes. Ooh. Wait. Wow, that is the most stocky skybox photo I have ever seen. Okay, it isn't. But it's one of the most stocky skybox photos I've ever seen in a game. They could have just had some cute low poly clouds, but no. Okay, so that was fighting the flood. And then there's kill quota and some other things. So I think that's literally all of the levels in the game. There might be more than that. Yeah, level 8, 9. So kill quota, I believe... Let me double check this. I bet I have a time limit. Yeah, 40 before the time runs out. Okay. So let's talk impressions on this game. Well, we've pretty much seen the entirety of it. You know, at this point, it's just... It's this. Oh, the mouse sensitivities feels weird. I appreciate the traps and some of the other mechanics. I think it's interesting. I do think it's a bit shallow for what it is. I mean, for starters, the fact that these guys are just here is kind of an issue. I can't parry or do anything. You really think you could, like, fist fight? I'm just gonna go down. I don't actually want to do this level again. Like, it's fun for a 20-minute something or other, but it needs a lot more meat. Like, this game has some really nice base mechanics, but I think what it needs is straight up a world to explore. And, you know, the world might straight up just be like, just make fun of Ubisoft or something. Have a big map, have towers everywhere, enemy encampments that you have to clear for unclear and dubiously useful rewards, and effectively just, like, set them up like a lot of these levels, but just kind of let you free roam. And maybe you get like a weapon as a quest reward, but immediately you hurl it off into the distance, and it's like, well, all right, that one's gone, and like ham it up a little bit more, or just something. Because as an arena fighter, it's neat, but ultimately almost every weapon kind of performs the same. Sure, you can do like a side slash or an overhead chop or a just more like a hack with the axe, but almost all of them have the same end result. The enemy blocks it, and then you just parry instead and kill them instantly. And it didn't really feel like I was really using any of these weapons to my advantage. They were just ammunition so I could kill enemies instead of just kicking them into traps when that wasn't available. And so, like, it's a fun thing, and I'm sure like a bunch of YouTubers are going to cover this and have like short videos being like, whoa, this game's awesome, but I don't know. I feel like this is best served for that kind of thing, at least until more content gets created. Because, yeah, I really do like the idea of kicking enemies around and doing all sorts of stuff. But, like, let me pick up the boulder. Let me pick up the explosive barrel. Let me light things. Let me like, get a bow and have to, like, grab a shield or some kind of mobile cover because there's other archers. What else would there be? I mean, big monsters, smaller monsters, like a little horde of spiders or gremlins and goblins. Like, that kind of thing would be fun. Really force me to run around and, like, flee before my enemies as opposed to a bunch of just cookie-cutter knights. It'd be also nice if there were certain knights that, like, had to be killed in different ways. Like, this guy has a great shield, so kicking him doesn't do anything. Because he just blocks the kick, so you have to get him with a trap, or parry him and then hit him once or twice as a like riposte kind of situation. I've been playing too much Sekiro. It's infecting my brain. But as far as like a proof of concept fun thing, I don't know. It was fun. I just want to see more. So I guess if you guys like this impressions video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. Helps more than you know. And if you want to see more random mini games, God, I have a lot of them. They're all fun. So I guess I'll see you on whatever I play next. And as always, thanks for watching.